So, property manager gave me till the end of the month to remove all things from my property or I'd be evicted. And then on the 24th, served me a fake eviction notice with her name on it. Still dealing with the vandalism, still trying to file a complaint from over 2 years ago with Martin County. This is going to end up being a hell of a fucking page if I can get enough followers, because I'm going to go through the whole legal process with you. I'm going to call HUD and the Fair Housing Act. I'm going to file a complaint against her for discrimination on race and age, or whatever it might be, whether that's dropped or not. Hopefully that'll put the next step. This says that if I've disrupted the peace, not obeying park rules, causing harm to the physical park, failure to make payment of rent, none of which has happened. I did not obey park rules at one point, but I was not given the park rules right here until I lived here for 4 months. Every single time I contacted her about a mailbox key, I was served with a warning of eviction if I didn't comply with some bullshit rules about having plants in the yard. I was told I was allowed to have plants in the yard on this side. Then I was served another notice. If I didn't remove them, I'd be evicted. So I removed them. I've got 4 more days to comply with all of these nasty demands. And she puts a fake eviction notice on my door. So I will be calling HUD, I will be calling the Fair Housing Act, and I will be calling a lawyer. And this is just ridiculous. She will not answer any of my texts whatsoever. She won't answer any of my calls. All my lines are recorded. All I need to do is get my computer up with internet access, and I can put that into a video. Get some editing software, and I'll be showing you guys some great videos. But from what I can understand from Florida law, if she does actually go through with an official eviction, she has to pay for relocation. Which means all the months of payments I've been making, she's going to hand over right back to me to tow this RV and pay for my first lot rent and my deposit. So, to send me this fake eviction notice is just ridiculous. And I'm going to warn anybody that's going through that. I've looked into the laws. It is literally, and that's her signature, not a deputy who's supposed to serve that. Nothing like that. This is a joke. This is to intimidate you into leaving. She has to file this through court and have a deputy show up and hand me a real eviction notice. And then I still have time to contest it in court, after which, if I am found to be evicted, I still have 30 days. So this could take a year if she does decide to file the real paperwork. She's trying to trick me into leaving, and it's not going to fucking happen. Got a couple of incidents going on, and it's driving me insane the way these people try to think they're going to just talk you out of your rights. It's not going to happen. Literally says right there, non-payment, causing harm, not obeying park rules, which I'm trying to do at the fullest, when all of my neighbors are doing everything I'm supposedly getting evicted for. So I've got video and pictures of all of that to prove in court. Still trying to I gotta get an SD card for my camera, and I've got to get a charger for my other camera. I got one security camera up, so I can watch the company vehicle there at least, and the front door. I don't know what is wrong with people that they think they have power over you, and they don't. Like, they just want to control your life. It's a disgusting pandemic in human society these days. I don't get it. I really don't. But then I'm not allowed to physically fight back. Because then I'll get arrested. I'm not allowed to harass. I'm not allowed to do any of that, but I'm being harassed. I don't know if it's because I'm white. I don't know if it's because I'm 35 years old. I don't know if it's because I'm in an RV. I don't know what the reason is, but my assumption is it's because I'm white. Because the other two white people in the entire park are also receiving all these notes. I don't get it. I really don't. And I just don't know what to do. I'm going to call HUD. I'm going to call the Fair Housing Act. I'm going to call an attorney. I've got the number for an attorney right here. Still waiting to hear back from a sergeant on the case from 2 years ago, the first video on this entire account. I got a recording that I'm trying to figure out how to post that has the head of Martin County IA straight up telling me that he could easily pull up the case number, but he's not going to. He's going to refuse me service, and that and he knows it's illegal to do so, and I should hire a lawyer. So I've got that recording saved. That'll be for another video. It's got his name and badge number and everything in it. It's a 20-minute video. I lost my control, and I yelled, but he apparently had no de-escalation training. I did talk to one Sergeant Jeffrey Reed. He was very polite, very, ID 400. I'm trying to give him an accommodation. He was actually trying to help the situation. But apparently his superior is a piece of shit and needs to go. These videos ain't going to be fancy anytime soon. I'm dealing with an eviction now. I'm in an RV that doesn't even run. So it's going to be a tow. But according to Florida state law, if the eviction does go through, she has to pay for moving costs. So that's going to include more money than I've paid in the 4 months I've lived here. It's going to cost her the first and last month's rent, and it's going to cost tow fees to tow the RV. And it's very hard to find an RV park that will take a tow in. So if I do, it might be an hour away. So she's going to be looking at a $4,000 tow and $1,200 in first and last. I've only paid her $655 a month for 4 months. So she's going to turn $2,500 into a $6,000 charge that she's got to pay to evict me. I'm going to be contacting civil rights activists, lawyers, and all kinds of stuff over the next few days. You put a fake notice on my door. Go ahead and call Martin County, have them serve me with official paperwork. That's going to cost her